Hey, Wendy. Wendy, usually I announce when I'm going live. But I don't know if you saw my story today, but I had to go out of town, for my mom. And I just did not feel right coming on tonight. Like, this is the only night that I have free. So, hey. And beside me trying to get my schedule together to go live more, I said I got to hop on real quick. Just to say, a few things, you know. But I always have a problem putting this post in, so I'm just gonna do it like this. I don't even know if it's right, but hey, I'm glad I did too. Look, and let me tell you, it's my 1-year anniversary, and I'm like, okay, I got to get on and say something, and and because I'm so excited. To kind of celebrate it and do the things that I'm doing. It's my first year. I made it through 1 year as a small business owner, and that's a lot for us. They don't even expect us to last. You know what I'm saying? But I plan on lasting a long, long, long time. Really. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my intro. For those of you who are here who are just joining, if you don't know me, I'm Grace by Beauty. I'm the owner of a t-shirt movement for women who are conquering pain with power. I also specialize in custom t-shirts. I also specialize in for weddings, for graduations, for birthdays, t-shirts that will basically not only tell your story, but the story of someone who you're celebrating for as well. I'm typically on around this time, y'all, and like today around 5, but I had so much to do today, so I'm kind of late, but I'm glad I'm here because I really want to share some things with you guys. Because it's my first year, it's my 1-year anniversary as a small business owner, and I want to share some things that I learned. Thanks, Wendy, over the years because over the year because it has helped me to become the businesswoman that I am today. It's helped me become the motivation that I am today, the determination, all that has come from me, making it 1 year in my business. So I want to share a few things with you guys. Hey, Janice. Look, Janice, I just told Wendy, I'm not usually on this late. I'm really kind of like deep into my computer right by now, but I had to come on today because I talked to you guys on Thursdays and it didn't feel right. Like I got to get on and say something, but, okay, I'm going to give you all 5 things that I learned my first year as an entrepreneur, as a small business owner. Okay, the first thing that I learned was, yes, work. The first thing that I learned was social media, cleaning up your social media. Before I became a small business owner, I think we can all say that we were in situations where we used to post certain things where we would be emotional, and we used to even subliminally post, to slick talk about this person or try to say something about this person. But when I became a small business owner, all of that like changed because you have to look at it. People are looking at what you do on a daily basis on your social media. It's true what they say. If you're not posting something that your grandmother or even your mother would approve of, then don't post it. I mean, we get emotional. We talk about this person. Hey, girl, hey. We talk about this person and we talk about their lives, and we get on there and we rant and we moan and groan and we bitch, so to speak. Some of us even go so far as to do that, and it's no purpose because you're letting social media know you have a social media following or a social media platform of say 5,000 people, and maybe 40 people are actually picking up, realizing what you're saying, because the rest of them are just being nosy. Hey, DDC6658, thank you for joining. So, you have to watch the thing that you say on social media. You have to stop putting all your business out there. I mean, it's okay to talk about your what you're doing in your in your small business. But as far as personal business, y'all, that's the only thing that people are on. A lot of people are on Facebook or social media to see. You know, that you have people that want to see you fall, want to see you fail. And the minute that you get on there posting something irrelevant and something crazy, I mean, that's what they look for. So in my first year of business, I had to like clean up my social media. But y'all, I can't say, I'm proud to say that I didn't have much to delete, because I was never that person that was so deep into social media that I told social media all my problems, or Facebook all my problems. I was never that person. So when it came to cleaning it up, I really didn't have to do much. But there were some things that may have needed to be done. There may have been a few people I needed to unfollow because of all the negativity they was putting out. Or, I mean, you never know, because, you know, when you're trying to do something to get to another level, all that toxic, you know, all those vibes, all that can kind of weigh down on you. I can't tell you how many people I unfollow on a daily basis, you know, on Facebook alone, because, I mean, I don't be wanting to see all that, honestly. I mean, I don't know how y'all feel about it, but that irks me. It irks me. It really does. Okay, so the second thing that I learned in my first year of business was to not let past disappointments deter your destiny. You know, we've all been through some things. We all have had failures. You know, you are going to go through some things to get to where you are. You have to go through it. It's part of the process. You know, you have to be able to tell somebody, well, yep, I conquered this, or I went through that as well. And I made it, you know, I made it through, whatever the case is. You have to be able to let people know what you've been through. I mean, we've all been disappointed. We've all been let down. We've all had some heartache. But you cannot let what happened in the past stop you from getting to your future. I mean, you just can't. So that's the second thing that I learned. Third thing I learned was to invest in yourself. Y'all, when I started even thinking about becoming an entrepreneur. Hey, how you doing? SoFi Decor, thank you for joining. When I started my journey as an entrepreneur, when I say investing in myself, and I'm constantly doing it now, because I'm constantly learning, I'm constantly growing and expanding. So you have to invest in yourself. And in the beginning, I thought investing just meant time. I had no idea that it meant money. But when I learned it, you know, I didn't have a problem, because I'm investing in me. In order to get someone else to invest in you, you have to invest in yourself. You can't sell me anything, or you can't give me anything if you're not investing in yourself. I can't say, well, I would like you to help me sponsor this event, or I would like you to help me do this. If you haven't done anything to yourself, what are you learning? What are you reading? What are you teaching yourself? You know, what type of money are you putting in your, you know, and growing where you need to grow? And hey, pastor, y'all, that's my pastor there. If y'all, when I say the things that come out of my mouth, if y'all want to know where I get this from, that's my woman of God right there. Hey, pastor, I gotta come see you too. I got to talk to you about something. But yeah, so if you don't invest in yourself, no one else is going to do it. I mean, it's basically like you don't believe in yourself. So why is someone else going to believe in you? They're not going to do it. I don't care. You can't even pay someone to take a chance on you if you're not taking a chance on yourself, you know. So that's the third thing that I learned in my first year of business. And the fourth year, the fourth thing that I learned is to stop trying to do everything alone. It can be stressful. It can be tiresome. It can be, oh my goodness, you have so much going on and you're trying to do so much, but who's helping you? You may have someone that's motivating you, but you also need someone that can kind of take a certain portion of your workload, or can help you do this or accomplish this. You know what I'm saying? It's different if you're out here actually hustling. You know, if you're hustling, you want all the money to yourself. You want all, I mean, and I think that's how I kind of was in the beginning, until I told myself, no, you are not a hustler. You are an entrepreneur. And there is a big difference. You know, some people brand themselves as something, as a hustler and everything. You can be an entrepreneur and still hustle. Yes, that's right. Teamwork. Yes, you have to have someone. You have to have someone to go to. What if you're trying to do a project and you can't get everything done? In order to not to disappoint your customer or your client, what are you going to do? You're going to ask for help. You're going to ask for, and you never know, the person that you ask for help may be the perfect person for you. It may be someone right around you that you would never even think of, as opposed to someone that you don't know. Because I believe in starting with people that you know to help you build things and to help you grow. If there is someone that's interested in doing something for you or helping you with your business, that allow them to do that, because you cannot do it all alone. You'll be burnt out. You're trying to build a life that you want to sit back and be able to enjoy. But how you going to enjoy it if you're tired? How you going to enjoy it if you're drained all the time? If moping, and you're not going to enjoy it. Trust me, you're not. So the last thing that I learned, and for all the people who just coming in, if I didn't reiterate the title, I'm talking about, it's my 1-year anniversary as a small business owner. So I'm talking about 5 things that I learned in my first year, they got me from A to C to D, to where I am now. So that's what we're talking about. Okay, Janice said, I wouldn't even know if anyone was talking about me. You're so silly. Okay, so the 5th thing is to celebrate small victories. Y'all, I don't care. When I sold my first t-shirt, when I say I was one happy camper, that's an accomplishment. When you celebrate the small things, you learn to appreciate the big things. You cannot feel just because you're only serving 1 or 2 people. Thank you. You cannot feel only because you're just serving 1 or 2 people that it's nothing. No. Those 2 people will be the main 2 people that will stick with you throughout your whole career or throughout your whole entrepreneurship. You never know. You have to celebrate that. And just like I'm celebrating this 1-year anniversary, I'm going to celebrate the next year and the next year. Those are victories. Those are accomplishments that you have done. You have managed to stay in business. You have managed not to go broke. You have managed not to lose your mind. I have managed to do all that within this first year. And some people don't even last the whole year. Because for one, we look at all the competition out there. We look at who's supporting who's not supporting you. But you got to know, you're not for everybody. Everybody is not going to support you. You know what I'm saying? You have people out there that they just ain't going to support you. And you can't take that personal, because they're not for you. It's simple as that. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, the 5 things that I've learned to monitor and clean up my social media, not only in the beginning of my business, but now daily, because they put so much in the news feed now. And it's not only just the news feed, it's people that you're friends with, and you get tired of seeing all that. You get tired of seeing all that negativity, all that, how should I say it? All that spam, all that pornographic. You get tired of seeing it. So you have to watch who you follow. You can look at something on Facebook before you go to sleep, and it'll affect your mood when you wake up in the morning. It can be just that bad. It's social media. It's social media, and you got to learn how to take a hold of it, how to learn how to manage it around what you're trying to do in your lifestyle and what your mindset is trying to be. You have to, just get rid of a lot of that, and it would actually make you, trust me, I've taken maybe, I said, before I actually got deep into my business, I think I may have taken 2 or 3 cleanses. That's where I'm completely off social media for maybe a week, or like if we were doing a fast at the church, I would kind of be off social media, because it will affect your spirit. Humility is the key to it all. So stay humble and watch God continue to elevate you. Yes, ma'am. It is, Pastor. It is. It is. I couldn't have said it better myself. I could. And a lot of people lack that. You know, they lack that humility because, for one, I don't think they really understand what it is. You know what I'm saying? I really don't think they understand. And if they were to get like those areas of their lives intact, where you understand where he's trying to take you, I think they would really be better off. I mean, I know I was, you know, when I realized it. So you're right about that. Okay, the second thing was not letting past disappointments deter your journey, where you're going. The third thing was to invest in yourself. Not only to have people invest in you, but invest in yourself. Continue to learn, continue to grow, continue to do the things that motivate you. You know, wake up every morning with the state of mind that, hey, I'm going to do something positive. I'm going to be positive. You know, whatever you have to do to stay in that space, you know, that's what you have to do. Number 4 is don't try to do everything alone. Get some help. I mean, y'all got to look at it. Most of these small business owners that actually have, just say, buildings, you know, an area where they, their office is, they have people work for them. Y'all don't see them in there doing everything by themselves. I mean, because it's too much. It's too much. And if you have to hire a person or two to kind of help you, then that's what you have to do. You have to share that workload in order not to be drained. If you don't want to be drained and just boggled down, just mind just gone, you know, you have to learn how to share that. And the 5th thing is to celebrate the victories, the small ones, the big ones. Y'all, we got to celebrate all of that. That's the only way that's the only motivation you will get to keep going. Janice says, and you get burned out. Yes, you do. You get burned out. You get to the point where you done did so much this day, you don't want to get up the next day and do nothing. You know, and then by the time you do get up, do something, you're behind in something, you know, because you burned out. You burned out. But if you had someone to help you, you wouldn't be that way. It wouldn't be as hard. So, like I said, y'all, I wanted to come on tonight real quick to kind of share those tips that I learned. I hope that I can help somebody who may be coming up to their first year, or who's even thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, because people think, y'all look at it and think it is not easy. It is not easy. It has its benefits, it has its advantages, and it has its disadvantages. So, you know, a lot of people look at it, yeah, I work for myself. I may work for myself, but it's not all people. You know, you don't think, you know, we go to bed at night sometimes upset that something didn't go a certain way, or, I mean, it happens. We're human. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Y'all got any questions? I don't know what time it is, y'all. I think it's like 10:30, something like that. I'm trying to scroll back and make sure I didn't miss anything anybody said, y'all, because I was talking down. And that's crazy. When I get to talking, I be missing stuff. See what I'm talking about? Janice said, I'm so disconnected from nonsense like it. Yep. That's right, baby. Now, and the thing about that is, you have some people that like it. Like, they love being in the drama. They love, you know, it's just, I can't get it. I mean, I've never been that way, thank the Lord. I've never been that way. But you have some people that actually, they like it. They like it, Janice, and it's crazy. Pastor, thank you, Pastor. Thank you so much. What drives you, Janice? What drives me? I think that my motivation is me knowing what God has for me. Like, I tell people all the time, and I always have to tell my story. When I lost my baby girl, I know that if he didn't have a reason for me to be here, I would have been with her. I mean, it's like, it gives me the get up in the morning, like, you know, what you got for me today? You know, what am I going to do today? Or it's something, it's a reason that he kept me here. Whatever it is that he's embedding in me or he's putting in me, it's going to help somebody. It's going to change somebody's life, you know. And that is the thing that drives me. That's the thing that motivates me, knowing that there's something in me, that he has put there. And he kept me here for a reason. That's why I always tell people, whatever you got to go through it. Go through it, because your blessing is going to be at the end, and they really don't realize that, when I wake up in the morning and I start to complain, I look at how people are so much worse off than I am, or than we are. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad. You have people on television that don't have food and don't have lights and don't have water, and we choose to get up and complain. Whatever it is he's doing, let him do it. Let him do it. So that's what drives me. I enjoy your posting attitude. Yes, hon, looks good on you. Amen. Thank you, Janice. And I like to listen to you, Janice, because I love to hear your voice. I told you that, didn't I? If we ever do our Diamond Girls trip, I'm going to have you talking the whole time. Oh, boy. Oh, such a great live broadcast. Thank you, Wendy. Love you too. Love you too. I see you in the group. But if anybody doesn't have any more questions, I guess I'll wrap this up. I'm going to be, I can't say when I'm going to be back. I try to do it on Thursdays because that's the day that I'm off from my full-time job. And I be so ready to talk to y'all. I promise you. I mean, it gets me so excited. It does. You got to think about it. I started off with having nothing to talk about. I'm like, what am I going to talk about? Silly, yes. Oh, if that's all, y'all, I'm going to try to get in here and get some more work done. I got some t-shirts to produce and all that type of stuff. So, I'll be talking to you guys soon, okay? See y'all later.